visuals on the team, we want to continue to grow. So we are stronger together when we fly together.
Flock up or flock off, not you. You stick around, cause it's about to go down. Yeah, you already know you're now flocking with the most energetic entity in the Eagle verse. Let's flock up, flock off. You already know how I like to do around this time, about this time, at this time. Let's keep the Maniac. You know what? Check everything aside for a second, man. Let's say happy 90th birthday to our Philadelphia flocking Eagles. We getting here July 8th. July 8th, 1933? July 8th, 1933 was the birth of the Philadelphia Eagles. Oddly enough, crazily enough, ironically enough, did you know the Eagle Maniac Jr.'s birthday is July 8th? It's crazy. It's meant to be, I don't know, it's something. I don't know what it is, but it's something, and we're going to get into it all right here, right now, while we keep the Maniac thing. Let's get the nest keeping out of the way. Fuck, you get the flock. Woo-sa. Please like and subscribe if you bought that Fly Eagles Fly. Drop a comment in the box if you're flying with the flock. Do remember, join that Maniac thing, Noti Gang. You hit that bell, you get a bang whenever I'm on this YouTube thing. And let's keep the main thing. Y'all, hope this video finds you in good vibes, good tides. If you're not there, I hope this helps you get there, because we're about to go there. Oh, yeah. So what we got for your flock pots, man? You know what we got for your flock pots. We got all kinds of things for your flock pots. We're going to throw some things in our flock pots, throw it on the table, chop it up, and you consume it how you deem fit. Not like Zeke. Zeke did not invent that. I don't give a damn what nobody says out there. So check it out. What we got for the flock pots today. We're going to get into a little bit of the 90th. How come no one's talking about this? Or maybe it's just because, I've been flocking with Maniac Jr. the last few days. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it hasn't come across my Eagle Dawg, my Eagle vision, and my Eagle verse right now. But I'm going to get it off my nest, off my chest, and how I feel about us being 90 years old, man. Like, that's so dope. Happy birthday to the Philadelphia flocking Eagles. We got that going. We're going to get into a little bit of number 90. Being that it's the 90th birthday, we're going to get into a bit of number 90. If you don't know who number 90 is, I'm about to let you know, and how I think this is going to go this year for our boy. Going to get into what else is going through the Eagle verse. I'm seeing a lot of this Smitty talk, and I've seen this in... We're going to get into it a little bit later. What else we got? I wanted to rep on. Yeah, that's about it. On a Maniac Monday. Let's flock around, flock up. You already know how we do. I mean, it's always fun to talk about them. But we'll get into that later, man. First things first. The Eagles are 90. It's crazy. 90 years, 1933, 1923. It's amazing. It's dope. Happy birthday to Maniac Jr. also, man. It's like, yeah, we're 90. No, it's kind of old. Yeah, so really, what I really want to get into, because I like how it transfers, and I thought I would have so much more to say about the Eagles turning 90. Happy birthday to the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's go. So then that goes into number 90, being that it's number 90. Number 90 for the Philadelphia Eagles this year. This really got me hyped. Number 90 is Jordan Davis. And I believe Jordan Davis is going to have an amazing season this year. He's going to step into a starting role, more responsibility, more things to do. And I just think it's going to be crazy what this guy can do. I think we're forgetting. A lot of people I'm seeing in the Eagleverse are upset about this man's production last season, feeling that he didn't do enough. Some people have even gone on to say that he should not have been picked so high when you're getting a guy that's mostly a run stopper, possibly just a two-down guy. And I'm like, bro, are we not taking into consideration the importance of stopping the run in the NFL? Like, a lot of teams, they run to set up their pass. Some teams like us do it inversely, but the run is still a big part of the game. And if you don't know, you don't have to go any further but last season to see how bad we were against the run. And we weren't bad. We were like, middle of the pack in the league, because a lot of the times, Jordan Davis missed a lot of games last season. So I can understand people being upset about that. It does, but it's a guy's first year. It wasn't some crazy injury. He doesn't seem to be an injury-prone guy. He wanted to get back out there ASAP. I don't know. And then, we didn't have quite the right line for what we needed to stop the run. A lot of people, as much as we loved him, Javon Hargrave, a lot of people have gone on to say that he's a bit of a liability in the run game. I don't know if we can blame that on him or the scheme. However, we did see, I don't know if you knew, if you looked further into your stats, and not even stats, because so much of what Jordan Davis does will not pop up on the stat sheet. He demands a double team almost every time he's out there. And it was his rookie year. So there's going to be a few things that he has to learn, a few things that he's going to have to pick up on. You see a lot of times you see a lot of over pursuit with him. The guys will almost they'll sink into the quarterback, let him get a bit of momentum, and then boom, just he'll over pursue, and then they're right around him. The other team's just flying around him. And that's going to happen with a young player. But another thing that we did see, I believe it was something crazy, like when he was in the game, yards per carry decreased by like damn near 2 yards when he was in the game. I know that's a bit hyperbolic, sounds crazy, but it was somewhere around there. And I just think he's going to have an amazing season this year, especially being that he's stepping into a more consistent role, if you will. And hopefully he can stay healthy, which is a big thing for damn near every player whenever you're talking about him in the football, in the NFL. But I just want to drop on you quick just the measurables, man, that we forgot, that I may have forgot. I'm not going to put it on you, that I forgot that this guy bestows, like what he's bringing to the table is ridiculous. And we got to throw that in the flock pot, chop it up, and get, wait, pause. But you know, it's just crazy. Height, 6 foot, he's in the 98th percentile of height, weight, 95th percentile, wingspan and arm length, not too high, 74 and 77 respectively. Hand size, 93, not too, that's crazy. He's in the 93rd percentile, 10-yard split, 83rd percentile, 40-yard dash. Nice. This dude is, what is he, 6'6.5", 340 plus pounds, running a 4.7. A lot of people, especially Seth Joyner, wants him to get that 340 down to 325, get that baby weight off of him and, lean up a little bit, get crazy out here, which I believe we did see him in the preseason, the offseason, the OTAs. He was looking pretty felt out there. He's looking slim, like killing it, but still gigantic. Pause. He's doing well out here, bro. Like, it's about to be crazy. Just him getting to the right weight, vertical jump. He's in the 80th percentile, broad jump in the 99th percentile. This dude is just a genetic freak out here, a physical freak out here on this field. Just the things that he can bring to the table this year. And I'm just speaking on him right now, just what he's bringing to this line. Not to mention who he's coming in concert with. Who he's... So I gotta stop watching that damn show, bro. It's got me wilding the flock out. Be mature over here, guys. Come on. Get it together. We out of pocket. OD. So check it out. We got, not just to mention him, who he's gonna be on the field with this year. You got Fletcher Cox. It's okay. Jalen Carter, the line, and I do this every time. Like, this line is crazy. Not to mention Josh Sweat, Hassan Reddick, BG, the rotations that we could bring in here. Milton, this is Milton. Milton Williams is like y'all know, I don't know. If y'all don't know, I'm going to let you know. Milton Williams has been my guy since they picked him. It's just the fact, just the way they ask some of the dudes in that room, and they probably going on to make better decisions, and they probably made so many great decisions for our organization as well. We know how we busting the stupid don't move, how we Potter waving that magic wand. The things that Howie Roseman has done for this organization have been agonizing the rest of the damn league. Like, they want a piece of what we got going over here. Yeah. So you got that going. This guy's crazy. The line, what's going on in the line? But back to Milton Williams. So, Howie Roseman picks him up in the draft, 3rd round, I believe, 2 years ago. The rest, people in the draft room seem to be disgruntled, upset, if you will, at the fact that Howie Roseman went and snatched up Milton Williams because they had different aspirations, different ideas of what we should have done with that pick. And bro, like, it's just since then, just seeing people like, oh man, give this young man a chance, bro. And then I'm watching the video, and all the videos while you're watching the draft are gonna look crazy because it's gonna be the dude's highlights, not too much of the bad. They're gonna show that too. Whatever the case may be, Milton Williams looked like a dog straight off the back. I was in his corner from jump, and I just like him having a bigger role this season. Like, I just hope they get this rotation right, keep everybody fresh. These dogs on a hunt. I just like, yo, yeah. It's going to be nuts. And just what this guy's bringing to the table is amazing. Number 90 for the Philadelphia Football Eagles on the 90th. Well, 2 days later. Happy belated, by the way. I'm sorry about that. I mentioned like today is the day. Whatever the case may be. 90, number 90 and 90, I think is going to be something crazy for us, just for the simple fact that it's that. Because, this is what I do. Like, civil honors, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. I can't wait to see it, man. This is the 10th? Where we at now? Because, I do this on the fly. We're on the 10th, 15 days. 2 weeks and a day. Woo! Tuesday training camp. I don't know why training camp gets me hyped. Preseason gets me hyped. All of this just because we're getting closer. These are the markers that you hit along the way to where we want to be. Oh, it's crazy, man. I really didn't know. Watching NFL Network greatest games, the Monday Night Miracle. They stealing it from us, man. Whatever. But no, I thought they said it's Vinny Testaverde. It is. I'm watching this. Vinny Testaverde. I could have sworn it was Shad Pennington there for that game against Miami Dolphins, where they come back in the fourth quarter, and it's the overtime game, and it's crazy because the score. I just started watching. The score is like 24-8, similar to like what we did to the Giants. Yeah, I love it. What else we got for your Flock Pots today, man? I just had to hit my 2 cents on that, man. What I think Jordan Davis is going to do for us, being that it's the 90th anniversary, 90th birthday for the Philadelphia Eagles, and we got a number 90 that's coming out here to wreak havoc all across the league, man. Let's go. Speaking of them Giants, man, we're going to get into a little bit of Smitty, bro. A little bit of Smitty. So this thing has been flying across my Eagle-verse for the last few days. And I mean, ironically enough, I believe that the interview, this all pertains to this article that Richard Sherman had, interview that Richard Sherman had on his podcast. So it's not really an interview, but I believe he was conducting an interview with Lane Johnson at the time of him bringing this up. Or was it Kelsey? Somebody he was speaking into, how like sometimes when it's time to like, bro, like, whoa. And initially I didn't take it for what it really was because I'm seeing it's like, this was about a week and a half ago. I believe this came out, his podcast, a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. And now it's just caught fire and everybody in the Eagleverse is talking about it. So I got to throw my 2 cents in there. Of course, I had to throw in I believe I was like the first to see it, right? But I didn't say nothing about it. Shame on me, y'all. Whatever the case may be, because I didn't really take it for what it really was. I thought it just tongue in cheek, 2 guys sitting here talking and joking. But as I, double back and I take another look, open my eagle eye, and take a really, really look at this article where they're speaking to the podcast and what they were saying, it's like, damn, he dead ass really did say, because, sometimes I'm thinking some of us are hyperbolic, dropping out there that clickbait and all that, trying to get people to hop on. And I'm like, all right, it's a little extra. I don't think that's really what he meant. But looking at the words, you got to believe what the man says when he says what he says, dude. Like, snap, snap, snap. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He think it was like done. He's like, what he said? Yeah, but they're in a hurry up, so I'm balling out. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sherman missed the next 2 months. Somewhere here he says something about, I can't hang with these dudes. I don't got it for these young dudes right here. So yeah, that's probably where I took it. Like, like he was speaking about all these young receivers. But I mean, it was Devontae who snapped your jaw. Whoa. Make that groin snap. Your groin got what? Yeah, he did it to him. I gotta get. Come on, man. I need my get a couple. I gotta go get hot, like what is it, hypnotherapy or something? Hypnotherapy. Thank y'all for being here for my therapy today and all that too. Yeah. Before we go any further, man, I gotta thank all the new subscribers, all the new followers, everybody that's flocking up over here, man. Do not think it goes unappreciated or overseen. It's very much appreciated on this side, man. I'm so focused on these Eagles. Sometimes I just get straight to that. But nah, it's highly appreciated. Thank you all. Peace and all the shout outs all out there. And the new subscribers, like, it's just oddly enough, like, Inside the Eagles, hit the kid up. They want to try and get a collab going. I got to get these collabs going. I got to start hopping out, getting outside my own nest, man. But it's just, I'm so focused. I get so consumed by this stuff. Joey Shakes out here, big up in the kid, like big shout out to Joey Shakes, and all the other content creators out there, man. Like I just love this. Anything pertaining to the Eagles, bro. It's just I gotta have it all. So boom, you got that going, and then the silver lining and all that we got. It's crazy because I did see Joey. I saw actually I was with a Giants fan, a Wee Men fan, a few days ago. One of the clients at the job, boom, pops up, we talking, we kicking it, and I mean, dude, I'm gonna keep that low in case anybody out there peeking, leaking things like that. But anyway, had a good talk about the Giants and all of that. Big Lou out there, right? And we were talking about, they're always talking about Devontae Smith, so that goes from that to this. How, just like how we robbed them, and like it's always bugged me out how the Cowboys helped us get them. And then they seem to make a pretty butthurt move by like trading that pick, because that pick could have been Justin Fields. That pick could have been Micah Parsons. But being that I guess they really, really wanted Devontae, they made a haphazard I feel an emotional move to like trade back and acquire picks, but we don't know. That may turn out to be something good for them down the line. We don't know that yet. It just seemed odd to me. But anyway, we were talking about Devontae Smith and how like he feels, the dude that I was talking to feel that he was going to have a great season. I'm talking the same thing, like, bro, like, he talking how he didn't really like A.J. Brown. I'm like, all right, calm down, relax yourself. But I get it, The boy's out here doing work. And Devontae Smith is really that guy. He feels like Devontae Smith could have had a crazier season without A.J. Brown taking targets away from him. Had to school him real quick, let him know, well, you know what it was, pretty much Devontae Smith's idea to get A.J. Brown here, speaking to the fact that he felt that wide receiver room needed a bit more veteran leadership, guys that have been in the league a little bit longer, who know how to do this thing, who've been doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, A.J. Brown is only, like a year, maybe 2 years older than him, but he did have cachet in the league at that time. I mean, as he does right now. The boy got experience. He knows the game. So it was a great acquisition, great thing for our locker room to get. Not that he's saying that Devontae Smith would not want an AJ. It's just he felt that he would have done better without him. I don't want to misquote the homie Lou, right? So just I had to let him know real quick, and I'm just feeling like Devontae is, and everyone, I feel like it's like a concerted thing throughout the Eagleverse that Devontae is going to have a crazy season. Like, he probably had the quietest 95 receptions that we've ever seen. 90, minus the Washington game. The Washington game where he goes the flock off, like the whole damn Eagles team went off. Talking 9 sacks. This dude had 3 TDs, I believe, at halftime. And then that goes into what Joey Shakes, I believe, was talking about the other day as far as the drops. I wanted to touch on this because I touched on it in his comments, but I've got to bring this over here because I really, really want to speak to it because it's something that's been on my mind too. Like, it's the quiet 95. There were a few drops, and, initially, I would talk with Maniac about the drops, and, so it's not like he really had that many catches, da-da-da. But then we have to take another step back, really open both eagle eyes and look at it for what it really is. I just believe his intelligence is to the level at which he intelligently earned those receptions. He would get back to the line. The things that he does, he's just such a smart, cerebral football player that I believe in. And that does not say that A.J. Brown isn't. I mean, A.J. Brown does some magical, amazing things on that field also. And it just went, and not Jalen him hurts. When this all comes together, when it reaches supreme, maximum, the maturity that we needed to be in, when everything comes together you guys get what I'm saying. See, I'm getting excited. I start to jumble and I get crazy, I get out of hand. When it all comes together, pause. Everything is right at the right time, man. This thing could be something stupid, like when all of them hit that Goku Ultra Instinct, and we saw pieces of that in the Super Bowl with Jalen Hurts, like that. We just saw something amazing. Minus the fumble. Everything else he was doing out there was ridiculously phenomenal. Like, wow, he's dotting everybody. Kez got to step in. I look for him to make a big leap this year also. I have all the faith in the world for my Eagles players. I look at the world through Eagle colored glasses. It's all green out here. It's all up on the up and up. The grass is never green on the other side. It's the greenest over here. And I'm loving it and what we could do and what's going to happen this season. And I just think those drops but then the one time, not the one time, he caught many catches last season. The one time that they brought it to review and he really literally caught the damn ball, they called it back in the Super Bowl, bro. Then I saw somebody the other day told him about the fans need to calm down about the Super Bowl, stop complaining. We're fans, bro. We can do whatever the flock we want. And then he said the players too. I'm like, dude, you're gonna say names, but you're gonna say claims. You better say names. Like, bro, what players you talking about? That's anything. It's got nothing to do with nothing. Just something I had to get off my nuts real quick. Anyway, boom, and we're good. We're good on this side. Just gotta sometimes get a few things off your nest. You feel me? Whoever the flock that was. But I just had to touch on that. Just a few things for the therapy session today, man. I know I'm forgetting some things that I wanted to get into. There was quick silver lining that I wanted to get into. The silver lining as far as Devontae Smith and the drops and all of that. That's probably where I wanted to go with it. It's a little bit of my silver linings playbook. I'm trying to start implementing that a little bit more too, man, because, we're just crazy fans out here living through this thing sometimes a bit too superstitiously, I'm going a little bit too crazy about this thing. But we're fanatics, fanatic the root. Fan is the root of fanatic, and fanatic is a very crazy deal. Crazy fan for, the organization, their teams, and things of that sort. I'm getting a bit too out of pocket right now. I just want to say, you know what? Shout out to the 41ers. I was talking to a 41er fan the other day. So I had to flock with him real quick. Something I came up with. They came pretty close to beating us. Pretty close. If you consider 32, what was it, like a 32-point blowout we beat them by or some craziness? They came pretty close. Just had to throw that out there, have a little bit of fun with it, man, because, it's the bow season. It's going to keep this bow energy going. We still got to talk, you feel me? But anyway, till the next time, make it your best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a green time. You already know how I like to do around this time, about this time, at this time. We got questions, y'all. The main thing is that, and that's probably what I want to say about the 90th birthday. That's probably where I wanted to go with this. Yes, this was it. 90, I really thought they were going to drop those jerseys on the birthday. It's the 90th anniversary of the Philadelphia Flying Eagles. But I guess because they were rocking those powder blue and yellows back then, they probably didn't feel it was the right day. Maybe it'll be the first time they ever wore the green. I'm going to go look that right after I get out of here. But that's the question I got. When are you dropping the Kelly green jerseys? I don't care. I got something on the way. That's what I got to say. But now the real question is, y'all, man, what you going to do when Eagle Mania swoops down and runs wild on you? Let's go. Play my music, gangster. Eagles. Eagles. Let's go. We're so close, y'all.